Crald came back from the hunt to find Fixza in one of her inventing frenzies. Up before dawn, going to bed long after dark, and barely eating. She was running herself into the ground. However, it wasn't Crald's first battle against this, and he'd learned long ago he had to act tactically. With that in mind, the timing had to be perfect. He made a special trip to Camp Mohawk for supplies. Then on the third day he put his plan into action. An hour before her alarm went off, when it was still mostly dark outside, Crald got up to make breakfast. Not just any breakfast, but boar bacon with sautéed onions from their garden to entice her with the smell, then a healthy serving of seasoned potatoes to fill her up and make her sleepy, and a fried raptor egg on top. He had to get the food scent in the air before she woke up to the alarm and her brain got its feet under it. So he cooked, then he waited. The breakfast trap was laid out on the table by the time she staggered in, bags under her eyes and pink hair askew. "This for me?" she asked, her eyes darting from the food to him then back to the food. He said, making the word more of a hum than a grunt. Nothing too excitable that would distract her from the trap. "I guess I am a little hungry," she admitted, sitting down at the table. It wasn't long before she was piling back the food, slipping out of the kitchen while she was distracted. He quickly went and turned off her alarm. He made it back to the kitchen in time to see her eat the last bite. After letting out a yawn so wide it made her jaw crack, she spoke. "Thanks. I'm going to head back to bed until my alarm goes off." Without waiting for a response, she stumbled out of the kitchen with her eyes barely open. The window to the kitchen looked out toward her hut, and as he watched the dawnlight hit the top of the trees, nothing happened. No alarm sounded. Crald sighed with relief. Sometimes she had backups or multiple alarms, but she was clearly too frazzled to remember to set them. With an equally large yawn as Fixza's, he headed back to bed. Getting up before dawn had been half the battle that morning, but the war would be later when she woke up in a panic that her alarm didn't go off. Until then, he would sleep. Thanks for listening. Can you help the subscribe button by cooking at breakfast and making sure the notification bell's alarm is set? Until next chapter, I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night. See you later.